Welcome back, everybody, to some more Gotenks Grand Arena. I am in Aurodium 4, and my skill rating is at 2683. The floor for Aurodium 4 is 2600. So if I lost 2, I'd still be just in there, but then if I lost 3, I'd be screwed. But it doesn't really exactly work like that, so I need to win 1. I can't have a -2 balance in this. It's either a -3 or a -1 or a +1 or a +3. So if I sweep, it's a +3. If I win twice, it's like a +1. If I lose twice and win once, it's -1. You know what I mean? So I need to win 1 this week to stay in Aurodium 4, and therefore stay in Aurodium for next season, which I really want to do. I don't want to go back to Chromium. There's way too few teams for the level my roster's at now. So hopefully one of the opponents this week will fall prey to my weak account in relative terms. This guy, Hack and Slash 2, maybe he's sloppy. That bodes well. 10.8 million GP. Has Leviathan. And I am prepared to see this on defense. And Profundity on defense. So it will be a tough ships to clear. Datacrons, I don't know what he's got from this because they erased everything. So, I mean, he's probably got some of the role-based crons built up, like some of these level 5s. That was so dumb. Why? Who thought that was a good idea? They shouldn't have even re-rolled it to 5 on just attacker crons. If there was an attacker cron, they should have re-rolled just the 9, erased the re-rolls, so not like any stats you re-roll, but like reset the re-roll back to 20, and then let them re-roll the role-based thing if they want. Well, yeah, no, because you could get to a different role as long as the level 9's gone. Even if it's an attacker level 5, if you have a level 8 cron, you could roll that off to be a healer or a support or something. So, I don't know. Anyway, stupid. They have just a couple GLs. They got JMK and Springlar Kylo. But they have Conquest units, Ray Dark Side Vision. They got newer legendaries, Bo-Katan. There's Bane there. So, it's an uphill battle, just like any of them are. So let's see what they actually put on defense. I left Great Mothers on defense, so I have Great Mothers and Leia on defense. Hopefully that gets something done. And I gave them the Phasma Crown, so this won it for me last time. I got a hold with Great Mothers, but I didn't have Leia on defense that time too, so maybe the 2 of them together can really make something happen. The top is the same. I don't have the Boba Crown fully leveled up, so I didn't set that there. But I'm optimistic that I can handle a lot of this stuff without crazy good teams. Kelleran Beq with Jocasta, which doesn't have any Omicrons. That's probably one of the tougher teams. No tank, though, in Relic 5. This Phasmacron with both the First Order pilots. Not a good level 6. Not really scared of it. Not exactly scared of Grand Inquisitor with second Sister Cron, but actually this is a pretty good level 6. I don't know, maybe that's better than I'm giving it credit for. Hux, OG Kylo, and Executioner with not a good level 6. The Kylo level 9, so he's going to assist all the time. I don't know. So, 270, not great mods, so I'm not super scared, but I am gonna need to stretch my roster, of course. We got Reva, who unfortunately is probably gonna require Jabba. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything I can do with that, because there's no Omicrons. We got Saw. There's no GLs on this front wall. There's Raddus. Without K2. With the Raddus, so that's a little intimidating. I will need to make sure I use something good for that. Saul with Luthen. I think Baylan should hopefully be fine. Let's check the modding. We have 3 left. Baylan is kind of the classic counter for this, so there's not a good level 6 or anything there. And this is a sign that this player is kind of a jerk, because this was an unbeatable team last time. You could not get Vader to die. Luckily, I'm facing it after they fixed it. The way new Bad Batch works, they don't get defeated. They don't die until all the other Bad Batch get captured. So these two would get captured and Vader would be alive, but they'd technically still be alive, so you just couldn't kill Vader. But they changed it to until all other allies are defeated or captured. Still got this Datacron. It is nerfed. The damage is increased by 5% for each buff, so they really screwed this Datacron fix up in more ways than one because it's still nerfed for this week. So it didn't like fix it for this week anyway. I'm not really sure what to use on basically any of these teams other than like Baylan here. And yeah, I mean, if I run into Jedi Master Kenobi, I'm kind of screwed there too. So I will do another round of scouting to make sure I know what I'm getting into. Okay, so it doesn't look like he has JMK or GL in the back or anything that I need Baylan for, so I think I'm good to go. With this, let's go with the armor pad. She does physical, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be just a big hit. Okay, yeah. And I can use Traya for that Reva, especially since it doesn't have any Omicron. So let's start with this and that. And kaboom. Not quite. But we're kind of lapping them. Yup. You didn't even move the light blue, so fail. God darn. Good, good, good. Definitely preferable to use Traya here, since I can get away with it compared to like Jabba, which is what I normally go for. There's some kind of like defensive ability. So maybe this. Yeah, I don't know what I normally am using this on, but Reva is one of the more premier teams I'm facing, so I guess this will do. Yeah, without that death mark threat, all these Omicrons, I should be able to, and Grand Inquisitor, should be able to just annihilate her eventually. Because the death mark, when it pops on Traya so fast, and it's just kind of like game over unless you have a really tough Traya. Yeah, fireman counterattacks. Nice, 57. Reva's not complete magic, she needs some help. For this, I wanted to do Rex, so my clones. This will be one of the last times I get to use this in this form, because they erased it, and I'd have to re-roll it. The level 6, I think I'd obviously be happier to have the wordy one, or maybe not. I mean, I don't think 5s can be revived, but... So this was good, that's okay, I guess. But I think this should be good here. Jedi was really iffy when I did it, so I didn't want to do that again. Another nice thing about 5s with this level 6. He's always gaining turn meter from, like, if Rex is hit, so he gets high turn meter quite often, even though he's rather slow. Yeah, I can't stun her, right? Take you out. Jin's next. She is so shredded. Armor shred. Alright, Cassian. I know why people use Cassian, but he's not very good. They use him because you need him relegate Raddus, and you're not required to get K2 or to get Profundity. You're not required to get to K2 to get Profundity, so. But it's suboptimal, especially with this data card. Like this Chrono is perfect to have K2, so. Okay, now this. I'm gonna go with Dash on Chewie. It's not one of my like premier teams, so I'm not like sweating over losing it. But I feel iffy about using Wampa. A little kind of mixed outcome there. I think probably this one. I do really love that for like Jedi or something, but it just feels good here. The good thing about Vader is with AI, it's kind of stupid, or like, yeah, like the defensive AI is stupid. He thinks he's under Palpatine, so he'll use the Force Crush when his turn gets reset. And even though I can't crit the Stealth Omega, I can crit Wrecker, so that's pretty fast. Yeah, so yeah, come out wherever you are. There we go. So that's actually pretty quick work. Like 5 minutes for the whole wall. Now in the back here, we got Darth Revan. So this is what made me really want to not use Jabba on that Reva. It's because, yes, maybe a mirror works, but maybe it doesn't. That's really iffy. And there's a good team, so Jabba will do great here. This is kind of a tough team, but you know, there's a lot of lower relics here, like Phoenix with Biston, like makes no sense. I don't think I need Jabba or anything for Inquisitor. Maybe Darth Revan there. So we'll see. I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna have to like look up or not, but I can use Jabba here with conviction that I'm not being wasteful. Yeah, I don't feel like I really need a good Datacron. Maybe some potency. Save the other stuff for all the other teams. Somebody on you. Can't assist on Darth Revan, so, but I'll put that on because he does a lot of damage. Just hit bombs. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. Wait, do they have a ton of, yeah, I guess the armor banquet damage is contributing because they're taking a lot of damage from those bombs. I feel like we won't get contracts before killing him. Although I would like to. Ooh. I don't want him to eat Boosh. Or come on, I want to taunt. Okay, she will not die from a Force Strain. Okay, we did get contracts. I want to cleanse. That shock off. Well, I guess I can heal up the protection even with the shock. Do that. Finish with ultimate, please. Don't kill him. Oh, you jerk took a banner. Sure what to use on certain things. Like, what do I use here? Maybe Jedi. I have Cat Relic 7 for this. Darth Revan. I don't know. I should probably just slow it down and plan things out. I want to just jump into these random matches, but there's 8 teams left. So counting inventory. Darth Revan, CLS, Jedi. Oh yeah, Starkiller. Starkiller's Beast. Starkiller. I got a Padme CAT. We got Wampa. Is 6. Got a Bad Batch. Yeah, I put more on defense, so I do have to kind of stretch. Bad Batch, Darth Vader. Darth Vader, like a Darth Vader Thrawn Piet. Probably this, honestly. I mean, they don't really have anything going for them. So actually, yeah, I will do a couple. Maybe I'll do more than that. Oh, Vader Cron. So something. Maybe I don't have to pause and lay it all out. That was easy. Let's fracture. Nice. 57. I think Bad Batch would be good here. Definitely, because we can, daze them. And they're not super high relic. I mean, there's a +7 on me, but it's IG-88. It's not crazy. I don't know if I really need to use a Datacron here. I probably won't. Because there's not one that really benefits them super well. Let's get the days. Let's get the stun. Hopefully killing Droids first, because don't want a repeat of recent events facing a Droidica almost timing out. I wouldn't have that anyway because I do have a Dispels, but still. Slow it down, get a little bit of healing. Nice. Now this is where I'll do this. Hopefully prevent the revenge move. Okay, so we have most of that done. Yeah, I think Jedi would be fine here. But that's one I guess is common enough that there's good data on it. So yeah, we don't have to worry about the level 3. Let's just say no Datacron. As defending Datacron. No. Add different, or just do Aurodium. CLS not doing so great. Starkiller pretty good. Darth Revan's pretty good. Maybe I just do that. And Starkiller on Grand Inquisitor. Wampa's terrible. Yeah, actually Darth Revan, that looks very safe. And I can use Starkiller on this. Maybe Starkiller here. It's hard to say. And that's another one that is probably common enough that I can look up. Okay, so Jocasta and Shakti. I don't know why Shakti is very common, but it is. And I think it's this Tachocron, which is no longer as potent. Ah, we won't filter that. There's not many results. Yay! I won't look at Starkiller. Okay, yep, Starkiller. CLS is great too. I might do CLS because I have the Cron. CLS, Starkiller, Darth Revan on. Okay. CLS with good CLS Cron. I don't even have this on my main account. I don't use CLS much on my main account, but I didn't roll this because I was so focused on trying to get Special Forces Cron. It was pretty good. Lots of armor pen. A lot of, you know, the confused blocking buffs. It's all kind of good stuff. Let's make sure you're not taking a turn. gonna counter, but can't really do much about that.
Hey, over here! My goodness!
Okay, can I get full bangs? Seems so.
Dear, dear.
Yeah, we got
We're
full.
certainly lucky that you're on.
Great. So. I'm not entirely afraid of this Omicron, mainly because it's, they're all Relic 3. Maybe I should be, probably not. This is the one that makes me a little bit more, gives me more pause for that. Let's do Star Killer. I have been using, like, the Jawacron for a while, but I don't need to here, I don't think. So I can use Jawa on the T. On a matchup that I'm, like, a little less certain of. This battle is going to come down to ships. If I can actually win my Leviathan Profundity counters. I mean, that's kind of like the ultimate defense for Aurodium. It's crazy. Yep, there we go. 57, good stuff. And this, Darth Revan, Malak, Bastila. The other main teams, Jedi, CAT, and Wampa. I guess I'll give, like, the better Datacrons. So, yeah, I'll give Darth Revan and Malak this crappier one. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't be so confident. Let me see. What's Wampa gonna do? What's Wampa gonna take it? The tenacity down there is a little under. Maybe Wampa here. Yeah. Okay. No, I think that I think I don't need a crazy good cron here. I'll just use this. Might try for that. No, I didn't. Target him down. Yep, death mark. We have shock, so you can't heal up. Okay, that like didn't even do anything. Sweet, 57. The thing that worries me here is tenacity down. And there's stuns. Like, they all have stuns, so I don't want that for Wampa. Because I don't have to use Wampa. Cat, Jedi. No, I'll do Wampa here. I think. Maybe this, I'll beef up Wampa here. So I'll give him Jawa Khan. Yeah. It's a lot of health. Okay, took care of you. That made it go quickly. 8. The Jedi and... So I'm thinking Padme CAT for this because they have attacks out of turn. Yeah, let's do that. Padme CAT. Padme CAT. We can do GK too. That's someone that can take some hits. And one of these is for the Jedi. One of these, I don't think Jedi's gonna dunk on that boss team, so let's just use this. There's a lot of extra offense for this team because her unique is given a lot too. And this helps kind of counteract crew assisting all the time. Let's go to Padme. That's a lot of damage. I see I'm already almost at Force Sleep. Great. Not a super intimidating team to kill, but yep, see, this is why I didn't set a super tough defense, is because he's running the 2 top fleets. I do have means of taking care of both of them, but they just needs to go well. Alright, Jedi is last, and we'll take my last Kron, just some extra quick damage, armor bend potency. And should be fairly simple. Let's get Dengar. He's annoying. So you can't hide Dengar. Stun. And so you're the support left. Dengar's an attacker, so I guess you're the only support that was there to be at all to begin with. Oh, it's a baby waking up. They'd have to pause their ships. I crushed that land. Those land teams. Yeah, there's baby. Crushed land. So it's all gonna come down to ships. Hopefully it works out. Alright, baby seems like they went back to sleep. She went back to sleep, so hopefully I'm fine. This is a good sign too. Relic 5 and Relic 7. I've been fighting higher development levels. So that's good. Okay, so this is my anti-Leviathan comp. I don't typically need Houndstooth, but sometimes I do. So I'm definitely going to leave that in. Let's go. I fight these in arena all the time. I have a pretty good win rate, but it's not like 100%. So this could just go poorly. I'll always start with that. Call Xanadu to assist. I'm trying to kill Dorito. Any double tap is a win. It's like, what, 55% chance? Just a little bit better than a coin flip's odds. And this is where I can kill from luck. Sometimes. Yes, that's great. That is a significant improvement to my chances. I still go for bomber. But good, that's what I'm used to facing. Oh, a little weak punishing one. Yeah, tenacity up, this is the whole crux of the counter. Again, I hope I can heal. Yeah, they go all in on Mark 6 because they're like, oh, that's a weak ship. We can kill it. Don't kill my punishing one. Stop it right now. Oh, thank you for being dumb. I think that would have killed my punishing one. Punishing one will probably die when they bring in Mark 6. But still, we want there to be 3 targets, not 2. There we go. That can't be helped. Okay. We're really close to ultimate. Start with this one. Yes. Counter. Oh, almost. Okay, this. Might used to that coming in, but I think it's probably fine. This might actually kill. There we go. Great. Let me get ultimate, please. Nice. Okay, Leviathan down. The big dog is down. Wang. need a reinforcement at this point, but gives us a little bit extra cushion. 61. That's actually even worse. I was not expecting it to be that bad. I have a 6-star ship. I lost two ships. I think a Mark 6 is so expendable. I lost 2 ships, so that makes sense. So that's, I mean, that's it works, but it's more of like a fleet arena counter. Profundity, this one, I don't think I need to wipe. This is definitely subject to a lot of RNG as well. With the opening, because there's all the assists, randomness. Okay. See, that's bad. That's bad RNG because they got him into stealth, and now someone else is gonna get targeted. Okay, good. They targeted Marauder, who won't die. But why am I being healed up? Yeah, I landed. Killing me, it's such a wonky thing. It can go wrong in so many ways. Good, that's the first big obstacle. I think I'll do bomber. That is the safest way. It doesn't lead to the absolute cleanest possible outcome. Okay, yeah, no regrets. Okay, no B-Wing right away. For Rogue One, it's good. Oh, this is great. Let's keep you alive. Oh, maybe I can bring in Plo Koon for like a finishing blow, which would be really good. Or maybe I just go right here. No. Okay. I think, yeah, maybe Plo Koon's like a finishing blow. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is gone. Let's completely topped off. Yep, you. Have I lost anything? No, I've lost anybody. I don't know if I don't really need the bird. It's just this one ship. Get it. No, not enough. Oh, whew. Didn't bring in anything to kill me. Or take banners. I'm not really worried about dying. This was good. This was a good outcome. 73. Awesome for Profundity. So what are we at? 1795. Still a good score. I am glad I put Leia and Grey Mothers on defense because I ended up not needing them. Both very formidable defenses. This is starting to look like a wall. This is kind of a random nonsense team here with Hondo lead, but it is a team. His Omicron will go a long way towards making it an actual team. I mean, this is an actual wall. This is a full relics, man. This is Enoch. That's a real team. It's good. And this is a random lead, but they need somebody. Yeah, this is like my defense starting to feel, even in 3v3, starting to feel more legit. This back wall's crap, but, you know, this is, if this part does its job, the back wall doesn't matter. So I'm hoping this is the one win I need, and then the next two, of course, I'll still try to win, but I'll feel a little bit more at ease knowing that I will definitely be in Aurodium next season, so we will see. Alright, people, we are back with the results, and Christmas came early. We still got a couple of hours left in the match, but I can tell you victory is assured. Twice he tried to take out Leia, didn't work. He was only really going for the difficult teams first. Tried Pretty Boys, didn't work. Finally, waved the red flag, I guess, and hit Aura Singh for a kill. Or maybe it was Aura Singh first and then the rest of them. But I am safe in Aurodium for next season. I will be in Aurodium for 5v5. Thank goodness. I do not want to go back to Chromium ever on this account. And yeah, I was able to actually place several good teams on defense. This account is really maturing for me to be at that point, and was able to get through all of this, including the hardest ship defense I have seen to date on this account, Leviathan and Profundity. What a sight. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.